Hi Flosstube, it's Deb from Frog Cottage Designs. What's today? Monday the 24th of August, and this is Flosstube number 14. What has been happening? Not a lot, just school, general stuff. This weekend we went down to the harbour where our boat is moored, down on Sydney Harbour. And my husband was kid-free. We got respite for the weekend. My mum became a carer, so years ago. Even though she's the grandma, restrictions are kids can only stay no more than 1 or 2 nights. But being a carer, they can stay for a week or so, which helps us out sometimes. But they only stayed there for the weekend, and my husband and I took off to the harbour. We moored at Cockatoo Island, which is, what would you call it? It was where all ships, Navy ships or all sorts of ships used to be made years and years ago, and it's in the middle of the harbour. It's a big island. Now it's historical, and one side they've got glamping and all of that sort of thing you can do. There's lots of old houses, well, like the governor's old house, things like that. They have B&Bs up there. There's a marina that we stay at, which is only $65 a night, which is really good. You've got hot showers, toilets, all of that. Even though we've got that on the boat, it is nice to be able to have a bigger shower than a little cubicle. So, yeah, so I stitched while he did maintenance, which was good. And, yeah, so we came back yesterday. And when we came back yesterday, we came through the Blue Mountains and there was snow everywhere. Here, I think it was about 5 degrees where we live, but as we were coming up the mountains, it slowly dropped down to, I think it was -1 at Mount Lambie. So I do have some snow shots, but they're quite dark because we came through about 5:30 and it was raining and everything, and there was snow. So they're probably not good enough to actually put at the end of the floss tube. But anyway, yeah, so that's all we've been doing. I have been doing a bit of sewing. I have no FFOs, and my excuse is I'll wait till my husband's gone. And then, yeah, I'll do all my chores in the morning and I'll go to the sewing room because I have quite a few to finish off and I have no finishes. Although I've been trying really hard, this month is arbitrary August, where you can just sort of do what you want. So I've been using the Tiny Decision Wheel app, and I don't know, on mine it doesn't, what would you call it? I can't stop it from bringing up the same one. So unless I have to pay for the app, I haven't really looked. I had a quick look this morning. No repeats, that's it. So I'll have a look a bit later at that to see if I can do that. So I have been using that for most of the last fortnight and a half. And I've just been recording those down. Some days I worked on 2. If I was able to do some sewing throughout the day. I don't usually cross stitch throughout the day, but usually over morning we get up at 6:30. I get all the kids up, do lunches, breakfast, and the big kids go by 7:15 to go catch the bus into Bathurst, and that takes about an hour. So normally I just, eat my breakfast, after I do all my stuff, I'll flick through social media or something, and then the last kid goes at 8:30, and I think, I've wasted 2 hours, just scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or talking through Messenger or something. So the last couple of mornings, I actually pull out my cross stitch and I don't pick up my phone, which has been really good. So some of those days I've actually worked on 2, which helps them move along, all my whips. I did say that I'd probably do a big WIP parade, half-year WIP parade, 2 months later. So I might do that today. But before I go on, I do have a little fan club of my girlfriend Chrissy Stitches, of all her kids. They forever send me little messages, when's your next floss tube, or they'll send me screenshots of them watching my floss tube on telly. So I'm going to do a big shout out to them. So hi to Dennis, Lily, Leanne, Jody, Trey, Noah, and Aubrey. So I hope I've got everybody. So hi to everybody, and thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, so let's get down to it. What have we been doing? So I'll just pull them out random. Oh, this is a new start. I have 2 new starts, actually. Is it 2? 1, 2. Yep, I got 2 new starts. So, three new starts. When did that happen, hey? Now I've got to find where they are, because I thought, I didn't have any new starts. So I think I might have, when did I start this one? New start, 3rd of August. Yeah, I might have shown you this one. This is In My Garden, and this is from the Sewing Book Club by Blackbird Designs. I'm a bit naughty, I always leave it open. And I am part of a monthly sewing club with the Cruel Goblin in Sydney, and they actually send them out nicely packaged. So because I received package number 5 the other day, I thought I'd better pull my finger out. So is that it? This is what I'm working on. I'll just quickly show you the picture. In My Garden, there it is there. And I'm not sure if I'll do it in the drum or I'll do it in the piece. And actually this weekend we went down on Friday, and I called into my daughter, and my daughter was offered an appointment. And I said to my husband, do you think we could drive 50 minutes to my closest cross-stitch store? Because if we drove from home, it's 3 hours 20 to this cross-stitch store, and that's the Cruel Goblin, and that's in Sydney. So I actually went in there and I got a big haul. I'll show you later. So this is where I'm up to. Sorry for its crease. Try and fix that. And I stitched a lot of that while I was away. I think I worked most of Saturday on that one. So I don't think there's much more to do on that. Maybe another big flower, a bird, and then just some little motifs and finish off the border. But I really love how that's turned out. And the colours are so vibrant. They're lovely. Oh, you probably can't tell on that one. No, can't tell because they're all on my little drum. But yeah, you can't see. But they do look pretty. So that's what one technically new start. The other new start is, this because I did this on the boat, so I just, time to pack up, so it's all creased. But this is called A Friend Loveth, and by Plum Street Samplers. And this one too looks really pretty in the colours. What did I do this one? This one's on 32 count Wren, Belfast linen. The other one was on a week's dyeworth. Oh, this is really creased. Sorry. So that's what I'm up to on that one. And the other new start, we can blame made by Michelle McGraw for this one, because she's been working on her, I think she's working on her Lord of the Rings. She's working on Modor. She finished the other day. They're the travel posters by Country Magic Stitch. And this is my paperwork, sorry, because it's PDF. And this is the one I'm working on. Now, Michelle has all of these, and I've watched hers grow over the last year, I think, because she did all Harry Potter ones, and now she's been doing Modor, a lot from the Lord of the Rings. So I started that one and haven't done very much. I just went all the way across so I knew where I could cut, and that's just mindless stitching. Now, I think everyone does them in 10 stitch. I'm not sure what this is. Might be a 18 count. I'm really not sure, a 20 count. But when I did the 2 strands and did 10 stitch, which we called, what do we call? We call it tapestry. You could see the white coming through. So I ended up just doing cross stitch, and you know, it looks nice. It will take a long time, but you know, it's the journey, isn't it? So I did buy all 3 of those. So they're my new starts. So ones that I worked on, where are we? I'll just pull this one out because this is what I spun this morning, and this is my Ida May Crow. Just try and get the thread out. And this is on 32 count Murky. So I really love the colours on this one, and she's cute. So I've just outlined the dress so I can just, you know, just stitch along and not worry about it too much, but forgot to do this side. But I spun her this morning, so I'll work on her throughout today or tonight, usually tonight. Oh, and here's this one. Well, that's a new start, but I didn't start. So where's all my... Oh dear, what did I do with all my... Oh no, because I worked on those. Don't get confused, Deborah. Don't get confused. Okay, so just move this out of the way so I can get my tray a bit closer. I'll just pull out first. Oh, we'll see it as we go, what I've worked on. I'll just slowly go through all my whips. The first one is the light. And you know, that one hasn't spun up, which I'm a bit disappointed on because I actually have some haul from Barbara Anna. See, there's another finish I did months ago. Anyway, but that's all I've done so far on the light. So he needs to, I need to get my finger out on that one because I really love those Barbara Anna ones. Should check and make sure that he's on the actual wheel because I found that I had about 3 that weren't on there. So we'll see how we go. Now, next month, a lot of people are doing Sampler September, hashtag, and I haven't really got any samplers, so I'm going to do Stitch Along September. I think for the last 6 weeks, I haven't touched any of my Stitch Alongs, and I've made a little wheel of all my Stitch Alongs. So hopefully in September, they'll all get, either some will get finished or at least they'll get worked on. So this is Lizzie Kate. Halloween Rules. I have to cut off all my threads. And I haven't done this for a while, but that was part of a stitch along. I think there's 2 stitch alongs on that. Halloween something. I'll put it down below. There's a few people doing it, so I thought I'll jump on that hashtag to keep it moving. Oh, I think Chapter 4 comes out on the 1st of September. Oh, I found my little thing. I was looking for that. And this, I went big guns, I think in June, on Harry Potter to try and get the first panel done. I'm still working on the top. And that's the first chapter. So since then they've come down 1, 2, oh gosh, 1, 2, 3. So maybe, yeah, 5th chapter. So I'm not sure where that goes. But I love me Harry Potter. What's this one called? Letters from Hogwarts. So yeah, I really need to get these big stitch alongs done, and that's from Cunning Stitches. He has a blog and a Facebook group, and that's just on 28 Lagana, both of those last ones that are tea and coffee dyed. This one shouldn't even be a whip, I don't think. Oh yes, it should. This is Fresh Eggs by Hands On Design and Priscilla and Chelsea, Real Housewives. And that's all I've done. The outline. I found that I didn't really like the whites, the stitching, but I think once I got into it, my stitches were a bit better. Well, they don't look too bad. Yeah, so that's why I put that one away. But that one is, I added that the other day onto my wheel because I found that that wasn't on my wheel. So we need to get those going. And I'm only doing that for hubby because he likes the truck. And if I watch Priscilla and Chelsea, which I'm a bit behind on them, he'll sit and watch those. Oh, next one is The Chopping Mall. Oops. And this is by Witchy Stitcher. I haven't done the top of the house. Oh, I'm working on Wolfman. That was the last one I was doing. So that was on a blue 28 cashel linen that I tea and coffee dyed. And I really like it. It's turned out a nice colour. Yeah. They're so cute. And really, if you sit down, it takes a day or two to do a room. No excuse, no excuse. What's this one? Oh, these are me witches. Oh, okay, which one's that one? I've got a couple of my witches from With Thy Needle and Thread. That's not that one. This one, October 31st, and I started this one for Mania. And this is all I'm up to. And again, this one hasn't spun up on my wheel either. Where's the other one? Oh, here's the other one. The other one is Witch's Night Out, again by With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. Oh, just move the thread. And that's where I'm up to on that one. And these are just a 28 even weave that I tea and coffee dyed. And I should show this one again for my embarrassment. Months ago I went to phone, 1 minute. Sorry about that, was the husband. They always have to tell you what they do, what they've done, and that they're on their way home. Anyway. Okay, this one I'll show you just for embarrassment because I finished this months and months ago. Might even be last year. And when I went to finish it, I found I hadn't done the grass, and still I haven't done the grass. I'll have to just add that to my whip and put on there, finish the grass. Out of sight, out of mind. So they're my 3 witches. I just put them all in because they're all on, they all have the same colours. So rather than have all separate, we're sharing. What's the next one? I think this is 2, and I've worked on this in the last 2.5 weeks. Oops. Not sure which is which. I think this one is Boughs of Holly. And again, that's With Thy Needle and Thread. Brenda Gervais. And this is where I'm up to on that one. So I've made a little bit of progress and I've started to work on the little snowman bucket on that one. And the other one I might have to put up on, what do you call this? On the iPad. If you just give me a minute. What's this one called? Isn't it the way? As soon as you try and look for something. And this one's called Boo and Barbie. And that's by With Thy Nilla Thread. Now, their colours are quite muted. Can't remember what it is, but my pumpkin's really bright. And I don't like the grass. Their grass looks darker and my grass looks quite light. And I'm using the called for colours, so I put it away. But if I spin it again, I'll unpick the grass and have a look and see if I can find a more muted orange for the little pumpkin. And that's with our needle and thread as well. Oh, don't get it caught. Who we got now? Oh, this was a new start. Did I might have showed you this one. Have I got my... No, I haven't got it. I think everybody knows what Lilas Studios Halloween Quaker is. And this is Murky. It says 28, but I think it's a 32. And this is where I'm up to on that. I haven't spun that very much. I have worked on that in the last 2 weeks. Sometimes you just want to stop and stitch one. You start to do that and it just keeps going and going. Doesn't finish. Oh, when I was in the Cruel Goblin on Friday, I asked them if they had the new Pandemic by Long Dog Stitcher, and it's on order. And they said, you know, do you want me to put one down? I said, no, because I can get it through my wholesaler. But she said it's big. And I said, yeah, I know it's big. She said, if you do it with DMC, it's 27 skeins. I went, oh my God, that's big. So I thought, I'll leave that for next leap year, I think. Or if I do start it, it would be a leap year project. So this one is Spring Tulips. I did work on this one a little bit. This is from the magazine PDF, but that's it. And then you just got the chickens down the front. And this is on 16 count chalkboard, Ada. I don't know why I bought 16, error. But I've just worked on the little chooky up the side. Oh, and I think I started the frame of the house, so, yeah. Yeah, I think this is a bit of picket fence. That's not an error. That's a bit of picket fence. So I've worked on that in the last 2 weeks, because I haven't really touched it. Next. Ooh, is this a new start? Oh, yep. I started this on the day I did the floss tube, so I'm really not sure if you have seen this one. So what's this one called? Oh, come on, Deborah. I really should print them out, but it just takes so much paper. Okay, we've got it. Oh, not that one. You're kidding me, Deborah. Why would it do that? Oh, well, I'll do a quick one. I can't, it's on a PDF, but I can't move it to the first one. So it's quick. There it is. Boom. So that's Witches Familiars, Kaluna, Brightside, catalogue for Witches Familiars. And I just love it because it's all in greys and blacks with a pop of blue. So that's where I'm up to. I think I've worked on that twice in the last 2 weeks. And this is on, oh, this is soft. This is on 28 Stormy Grey Joblin, and it's lovely and soft. And I just think with all the black and the greys and the blue, that will just pop. So that will get worked on next month. Yay, yay. And I'm only just started, and they're up to what? I think month, yeah, 6. The 6 will, 7. The 8th pattern will come out on the 1st. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Oh no, that's a kitted. What are you? I've got a couple of new starts kitted. Oh, I don't know who you are. I think that's Seeking Refuge. But I've been waiting for threads, and with the COVID, Gentle Art shut down. I don't think Classic Colour or all that, but there's a wait for their base thread that they dye. So when I went to the Cruel Goblin, I looked on their website, I think Thursday, and they only had 6 Gentle Arts threads and I needed a heap to try and kit some up. And when I got there, they had a full cupboard. So I tried to go from memory on what I needed, but they just hadn't put on the website. So I was a happy girl, and I'll show you that a bit later. This one is Gone Batty. And that's my companion to my spring fling that I finished last month. And this is on a sand 28 Lugana. And I must admit, I haven't worked on that in the last fortnight. He hasn't spun up. And that's the thing, when you've got, we have no repeats, I tend to work on the same ones. Oh, did I work on this one? I think I did. I think I only put a thread in on this one. Oh, did I print this one? This one's Tired Trio, and that's by Plum Street Samplers. And this is, oh, what colour? I'm not sure if it's a ice blue. Can't remember, or a grey, but it's a 28 count even weave. So I've only worked on the trunk, but I haven't touched that, did I? Yes. So I must have done a little bit of the trunk on that one. Normally when I stitch, you sit down about 7:30 or something after dinner and clean up and everything. And I used to stitch right till 12, 12:30. And if I was watching a series, you go one more episode. But because I get up early, I think the latest the other night, I went to bed at 1:15 or something, and then I couldn't go to sleep. And when I woke up at 6:30, I was just, there's a word you say that I won't say. Yeah, but lately I've been falling asleep 9:30, 10:30, so if I don't have stitching in my hand, I don't stay awake. This is, oh, I love this one. And this is one that I would probably just love to sit and stitch, but I've got too many whips. I just noticed, am I shaking the camera? This is my Linen and Threads, Sal, 20. And I think I think that's February to March, or January, February, March. Yeah, I'm not sure, because it's on my iPad. But this one will be loved next month. I think I've only got 6 stitch alongs, and if I put Halloween Rules and I put Jack Frost's Tree Farm on that, And I also put Farmhouse Christmas as a stitch along because they're bigger and they're a set. I just thought I'll put that on, so I've added that. Oh, Mr. Witching Hour. Have we even started June? No, that's right. I restarted that one. That's the Prairie Schooler Trick or Treat. Yeah, I didn't like the fabric, I think, and I just haven't fixed that yet. Oh, this little one was at the bottom. Poor little thing. What's this on? I think this is on 16 count, maybe. Black chalk, something. And that's Hip Hop. I wanted that done by September for spring. And that's by Hands On Design and The Real Housewives. And I haven't touched this one for months, I must admit. But I did love the way the stitches were showing up. I'm not sure. I wouldn't say I'm tight, but they're even. So that looks pretty. Whew. Now let's see. Let's get rid of all these threads. We've got some buried on the second tray. This is one that I thought, oops, I should add to the stitch along for next month. And that's my Farmhouse Christmas. And actually, I don't think I've touched this for nearly a year. Because I remember when I went to Fiji August last year, I was working on this one. I took that with me. And that is gorgeous. I love this series. But I think I'll only do 6. I don't think I'll do, is it 9 or something? I'll wait and see. What else do we have? Oh, here's another one that got put away, and this is a stitch along, so this will be back in September. And this is a stitch along I'm doing with Chrissy Stitches, and it's Quaker de Noel. And Chrissy's flying on hers. Of course Chrissy's flying on hers. But we both bought the same thread from France. And it's variegated, it goes from green to red, but I just felt mine was a bit more pinky. I don't know. I think I can see pink in there, like here. And it's probably light red, but to me it looks pink. So I put that away and thought I'd pick it up again in July, but I'll pick it up next month. And I must admit, Chrissy's is the same thread. I had a look, and it's not really pink. And it does look nice. Like she's probably halfway done. So that will get some love next month. Ooh, who are you? Oop, that's nothing. That's when I was doing the cottages of the month. I think I did January, February, March. I got sick of those. I shouldn't say that, should I? Ooh, here's another one of my stitch alongs. And this is Chopping Wall. Again by Witchy Stitcher. I forget what, oh, this is on 28 count Haunted Lugana. Oh yeah, that's right. I've only done 2 rooms. I've done a bit of this, and I did enjoy that, so I should pull that out. And I've done 6 stitches of number 3, which was Freddy Krueger, and he owns the bed store. So I like they're fun and cute, and I suppose it will get some love next month as well. Especially in case she brings something else out, then I'll just have to stitch. Oh, what else have we got? Oh, I'm sure I've got some more. I've I've got my Harry Potter book covers that I really didn't like. Oh look, there's one of my things from my needle minder. I don't know. I just thought it was too thick. I'm doing 3 strands. So that was on 25 count. So I purchased 28 count and I just haven't started that yet. So maybe I might put that on with my stitch along just to get started. It's just, I hadn't done very much and yeah, it was hard to try and keep all 3 threads straight and even. And it just looks a bit chunky. And if I did two threads, it was a bit, you could see all the white. See, I did test. So, and that doesn't matter because this is my leap year project. I started that on the 28th of Feb. And it's in my Harry Potter bag. I was making all my own project bags, but then I had too many projects. What's this one? I don't think I've started, no. This is Glitter Village, which is probably on a restart. Everybody knows Glitter Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. I did buy, I don't know what this is called now, but it's a nice sparkly one. But I did find that I couldn't really see the holes. Isn't it amazing? I can see them now. It's amazing what it does when you go and get your eyes updated and checked. So I haven't started that. That will have to be a restart. Oh, and that's all I've got. They're all my whips. I didn't count those. Did you? Oh, so what else have I got? I've got baskets. They're all going to fall all over the table now. Show you my haul. Oh, it's still in the bag. I haven't looked. I was being really, really strong. What's that? And that one. Okay. I have kitted. What's that one? Cross Stitch Nation. I'm just deciding. I think I got the last thread the other day because I've been waiting for threads. So I'm just got to decide what fabric I'll put with that. Just throw that on the table. Who are you? Nope. I had something else kitted up. Oh, Seeking Refuge. Who makes that? I'll put it down below. It's a big piece and I couldn't get a lot of the, not fabric, the threads, but I actually got some on the weekend, so that's good. And who was I watching? Was it that made by Michelle McGraw again? What was she doing? It was Barbara Anna, and it's a coffee girl. And previously they had a tea girl, and you can only buy it from a Russian site, Nikita or something. But it comes as a kit, so it gets the fabric and the cotton and everything. And I really love Barbara Anna's whimsical sort of stitching. So I ordered 2 of those, and PayPal blocked my payment. So you can't, send them an email or anything unless I raise a case. And I don't want to raise a case. I just want I just want my 2 things that I ordered. So what I've done is I never put money on my PayPal. I always get it to come from my account. So I've actually put some money into PayPal, and I looked this morning, it's been like 4 days, it's still not in there. So as soon as it's in there, I'll be able to hopefully pay the site, and I'll get those kits. And I know they won't come for weeks and weeks, but that's okay. So to make me feel better about not getting those, there was Something Wicked by Barbara Anna. I went to the website. When I was looking for the Russian website, I just went to where Barbara sells her patterns, and I got that one, PDF. And this one's cute, and it's the same lines as the Light, the freebie, and what's that one called? Forest Queen. And it's got the same borders as the Light and the Key, which were the freebies for the Be Well and Stitch. So I won't do them now, although I did buy all the DMC. It's only in DMC. So, oops, and I think I did buy the fabric on the weekend. But we won't start those, will we? Maybe. And this is my haul from the Crawl Goblin. Oh. Won't show you the docket. So I just got a lot of gentle art. I can't buy gentle art through my wholesaler. And I got some weeks that my wholesaler's been out of. So I got those. And I just got, oh yeah, the DMC for those Barbara Anna things. So I just had a look at their fabric. They don't really have a lot online, and I know the colour differentiates when it's online. So it was nice to go in and actually look at the fabric. So this is Weeks Dye Work. It's a 28 count gingham. It's called Tin Roof. And that's like the In My Garden. So I grabbed one of those. The other one is Cocoa. Again, 28 count Weeks Dye Works. And I just thought, with my sewing club for Blackbird Designs, in the book, we're only doing 8 projects. And it's random, so we don't know what they are. So I thought if I get some of those, you know, maybe I can do some of the small ones. This one is Twilight Blue, 32 count, and it's just a permanent linen. I think I bought that for the Barbara Anna stuff. What's this one? Oh, Vintage Country Mocha, and it's Belfast. Now, everyone talks about this, everybody uses this, and I've never been able to get that one, so I bought a big piece of that one, and I do like that. I might do my Seeking Refuge on that one. What's this one? Oh, this was the other colour, Summer Khaki, for the other Barbara Anna. And that's Belfast Linen 32 count. So that's that one. Probably can't, that looks better. It's probably closer. And no, I didn't pay 115. That's just how much it is a metre. And this one is Lamb's Wool, Perman 32 count. So that's just another, like a cream. So I'll either do the Seeking Refuge on this one or on the Mocha one. Oh, and that's it. So that's all my whips. My table looks like a mess. Thank God my table is long. It's for 10 people. So, yeah. So that's it from me. If you like my channel, please subscribe and click like. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, if you just do the comments, yeah, I'll be happy to answer you. Just my plans for next month, as I said, I'm going to do Stitch Along September. I don't think there's a hashtag for that, but that's what I'll use. If you want to join me, that'll be good, as I don't have any samplers for the Sampler September. But yeah, so all I'm going to do is I've put all my stitch alongs into another wheel, and I'll just spin that every day and see how I go and try and work out if I can put no repeat on that one. So wherever you are, I hope that you are happy, you get lots of stitching time, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.